So if you don't clean them good and you go in on that neck, you be getting them bumps. And bumps is not what we like.
At all.
At all.
So right on her temple, below her mastoid process of parietal ridge, you want to go in at an angle. That's going to get that weight out and blend it.
Okay.
So anytime you go in vertically, it takes weight out. When you go in horizontally, it puts weight in. Okay. So just know that. If you want to get this weight line out, you want to bend your head down. You want to go in. You can go in at an angle. I'm using my guide from the shortest part, only working right in here. You'll see that point to take it out, and it's gone.
I'm paying attention because I want to get into Pixie cuts. They're popular. Right?
They are popular. The main thing is following that head shape, where the shape of the head changes. We go from being flat to being round. So anytime you change, the head shape goes from flat to being round, there's a buildup of weight right there. So that's what you want to get out. So sometimes we get ahead of ourselves and we go in and we over texturize. But also too, it depends on how dense the hair is. Her hair is pretty dense, which means I can go pretty short, don't have to worry about seeing any scalp. Now, if her hair was thin and fine like mine, you got to be careful because you have to make sure you build that weight up.
Oh, pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, definitely see it coming.
But also too, I cut her hair. When's the last time I cut her hair?
Like 2 weeks ago, I got my ends trimmed.
Yeah. She's very diva-ish.
Not diva-ish.
So she's being real nice now. But I've cut her hair enough to be real careful because she has this thing with these sideburns.
Because I think she be trying to be funny. And she cuts my sideburns off. And I be like, listen,
I don't
mama,
be trying to be funny.
Don't.
But you
just
want
don't
sideburns
touch
to come from like all up on your temple.
Forget the rules when it comes to my sideburns.
So for real, because it's like,
For
where
real.
you get this hair from right here to be right here, it's a sideburn.
No,
and if I
she's.
take this hair right here,
But hold on,
don't
y'all
play.
can look
If
at my hair.
take
I
it,
got
y'all
hair
may see.
everywhere.
No.
So just don't touch this. Like, I had to start piecing it out because I would get in the mirror and I'd be like, mama, like, don't, not my sideburn.
Oh my God.
So I just like,
I'm sorry, y'all can't really see the back because
No, you're good.
I can't. I'm talking because I'm on live.
Oh.
I'm just trying to hold it. She on. Uh-oh, look at all of this.
Just throw it on the floor.
I know, right?
and then her right here kind of sticks out. So when that sticks out, I think that looks really good when you get your hair cut short. My fingers are pointing straight down to the ground right here on the side, taking that weight out, having it lay in.
Look at that.
And it's actually like hugging her head.
Yeah, and two, for me, cutting her hair after she mows it and shampoos it, I see where it's going to land anyway. And I can cut it wet, but usually when I cut it wet, I wind up cutting it too short. But she's cool with it. So I've got my guy from here and on the side, so it's already sticking out. So it's showing me what I need to cut. From check.
I don't know where her is at.
You're cross-checking it.
I am.
Yeah.
It's not much you gotta cut off.
Thank you, Jesus.
If you cross-checking, you got a lot to cut off.
Oh, you did something
did
wrong.
something wrong.
And that's why you want to start where you're going to take out the most hair. Because if you start where you're not going to take out the most hair, when you get to that part, it's a whole bunch of hair to take off. And it's almost like, geez, Louise.
Miss Candy said hello. I know Melanie.
Hey, Candy.
You know I got to keep them up.
How you doing, baby girl? Tell your family, your mama, I love you all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I've been knowing Candy since I was a student. She got 20 plus years. 20 plus. That's what I'm talking about on your live.
Okay, so do I need to... Okay. So the longest that it is how I want it to stay. Like, you can, cut all of it, do whatever, but, like, I need my style.
I'm not getting ready to mess with that.
Okay.
But I am getting ready to mess. Can I mess with this right here?
Yeah, do what you need to do. Just leave my sideburn alone.
Okay.
You need me to hold my ear?
No, I can hold your ear.
Okay, my bad.
So, up in here, what I have done in the past is I've cut her ear. So I pull this bottom blade up. So if it's on some skin, then I'll know it.
Right.
As opposed to me just going and clipping, because I've done it a couple of times. Yeah. I did it when I first got my license as an educator. I was cutting this white gentleman's hair, helping a student, and I cut his ear right in that meaty part. Yeah, and it kept bleeding and bleeding. I want to say the worst part was he didn't get mad.
Really?
That made me even more nervous because he was like, "You're fine, you're fine." Blood, 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 blood. No, you're fine, you're fine. Blood, 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 blood. Like we had to get a Band-Aid. Yeah. We had to stop the whole process, and I wanted to cry. And I'm a new instructor, and I just right there in front of students, thinking I'm Billy Badass, and that's exactly what I did, and he was bleeding. So I learned then, but you learn from your mistakes, and I learned then. Let me go in.
I'm Melanie, Ashley's sister.
Let me go in and pull them shears out so I don't cut your meat.
Right. Learn from your mistakes.
You do, because when you cut in them creases, just like when you cut in the creases of your fingers, it bleeds forever.
I've done that before.
And it hurts.
Yeah.
So what I've also learned with cutting a pixie cut is take your time. I can get excited when I do haircuts and you start going fast, and that's when, can I cut this? Thank you.
I mean, you was cutting, so I'm just... I mean, if you need, let me see. I don't know, that might be too much. Okay, that's good. Like, you can take it.
I can?
I think so. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, yeah, it can go.
It can go?
It can go.
For real?
Yes.
Okay, you want it to go like that?
I mean, I don't just...
See, because I want it to go like that.
See, I think that's where we be.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. I want it to go this way, not the way you want it to go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to take this back to the side where I cut it vertical. It's going to have it's going to travel further, so this is going to lay in a little bit better when I bring it like that.
Yes.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Okay.
All right, so now, there. I like that. Now we got to mirror it on the other side.
And see, the thing is, this is the side, and this is my, what you call it, stress side?
Your stress side, because
Okay.
everybody's side is different. See how full she was over here? Not so much over here.
Not at all.
So here's my thing. I have to, in cutting, we have to use the shortest side.
You gotta use what you got
to be our guide. Because if we use the longest side, this isn't gonna go over, it's not gonna match.
Right.
Even though That's her heavier side, healthier side, less stress side. This is the shorter side. So this right here is the boss.
And see, that's what I don't like, because I feel like the thicker side, longer side is the boss, not the
Now,
not
if
the
you
weak
want to
side.
do asymmetric, which people do, then there you go. But if you want it to be even,
I did that in high school.
that okay. So
I did.
so then no.
No.
All right, and it might look backwards because I'm left-handed all my life.
Oh, my God.
That's a little gangster Bad Bunny. It's her little baby. And that's all he know is, I'm alive, I'm alive. He's 2. I'm alive, I'm alive. I got to show you because he really...
All the kids love that song. All the kids.
So, less to do over here.
And it's whack, because that sideburn is whack. So we may have to cut the other sideburn just to
We
even it
are,
out.
I mean, yeah.
I just wish we didn't, though, because it just needs to grow up. Grow up.
Need some vitamins. But it's all good.
It's still
Can
cute.
y'all see?
It's still giving.
Now.
Is it giving?
It's giving.
All right, so now I'm going to need... Let me give it some more on the flat side. Fingers are perpendicular to the floor. We're blending out. We're going vertical, not horizontal. That's going to take out weight, have it blend in, nice and close.
That's beautiful.
Don't keep on moving your hair, baby.
I'm bad.
She gonna mess around and
No more blood.
get some cages.
Hit that ear real quick.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Ooh, Lord, honey, we got stuff cooking in the kitchen.
Honey, we're going to slap some creamy crack when we get home.
Yeah, you don't need to. Just lay it down in the kitchen making stir fry. Yeah. But see how her grows. See that? And my hair grows weird like that too. That's that Caucasian in us.
Girl.
That Cajun, that Puerto Rican. That's that Puerto Rican. Got that Puerto Rican in you. Quit playing. All right, where we at? Where we at?
She played.
All right, so
Too much.
so now, what's the word, Thunderbird? We gonna leave this right here?
Okay, so
Okay.
let me see something real quick.
She a whole not
So yeah,
hairdresser.
so it's like, it's kind of like, it's the longest part that I want right there. Because I want to be able to like, whoop, 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 whoop. You feel me?
So
Yeah, that's got to go, baby.
okay.
But
I got you.
Okay, you got it.
All right. Turn toward me. Even though you guys have learned to cut on a client's natural part, I feel like, and it's just me, I'm not the author of hair cutting, that you want to cut symmetrical first. That way it's even all around,
Right.
and then go in and do your thing.
Natural part.
Exactly. That's
That makes
just,
more sense.
I feel like,
Yeah.
because even though you're her natural parts, you don't always part it the same. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if it's parted and cut from a middle part, then either way you style it, it's going to be even.
So with the top, are you gonna like over direct it a little
I
bit?
am.
Okay.
Over directed from the front, where that fringe or bang area, whatever you want to call it, keeping it longer. Also, I'm going to go off the sides that I've cut as far as the length goes, because you can see in the back, it's a little bit heavier here. So I'm going to go in straight out from where it lives I've got my length from the bottom, which is here, and then from the top, this goes. Take a little bit. Now I'm moving in pie sections because the head is round. I've already cut my perimeter right around her ear. Fingers are going to be perpendicular to the floor. There's my guide on the side. There's my length at the top.
Like a traveling guide.
Exactly. It's most definitely a traveling guideline around that head.
Yes.
Take a little bit of my new, comb into my previous. Fingers perpendicular to the floor, guide at the top, guide at the bottom.